We didn't have to exchange words just to acknowledge each other. For months, our conversation manifested in the body gestures at one another. Hey, your eyes will kindly say. Honestly, I have enough going on. My smirk and lack of concentration would repay. We didn't have to speak words of death to strip down barriers to uncover. Our individuality hid in the poems and old composition of books we revealed to each other. Could it be an intellectual mind that walked around with a notebook full of vivid poems that didn't even have to rhyme was the thing that baffled me? Is she some form of free? She spoke her words so gracefully as if they were the only thing she needed to breathe. But why was she still left the need? Never completely satisfied, I could feel her energies greed. Constantly desiring more, but for once the essence of another inspired me. A complex, unpredictable, opinionated woman, how could I ever leave? At first it was endless conversations of sophistication, subjects like social manipulation and positive manifestation. That somewhere turned into subtle hints of emotional tribulation. I gave her space with her preference of little to no communication. FYI, she never gave me back that clarification. A fading friendship with my pathetic dedication and her deficient participation, and I still held my patience. Although she grew fond of sorry-ass excuses of self-preservation, like I didn't already understand that translation, like that was supposed to do her some sort of justification. I would have enjoyed some sort of motivation, like sentences that begin with hesitation, or maybe situations with too much analyzation. I guess I wasn't worth the time because there was no obligation. You see, she was my definition of infatuation, although I could barely hold her concentration. You see, it's funny how life plays out. I remember the first time you were drunk and lay bare in my bed. This isn't how it should be, I remember thinking in my head. Black C-cup bra with black lace pennies to match. I remember all the placements of every curve that lied on your caramel skin, in fact. I remember how cautiously I would react. I rather hold my urges than to compromise what we had intact. You know it's okay to look at me, you mumbled as I looked the other direction while you got undressed. I didn't know, but my instinct told me to keep my urges repressed. I wondered if you wondered why I didn't make the first move. My palm chips were sweating, heart would race at just the thought of you. I guess you never saw my point of view. You are priceless art, and will lose your value if I touched you, and that's something you didn't deserve to lose. So I guess that's why I didn't make the first move. You are golden. I just wasn't worthy. I was used to playing with silver and rocks that were dirty. My thoughts of what a real woman was were blurry, like the intentions of those who try to fall in love in a hurry. My hands only created things that were disturbing. I protected us that night. But that wasn't the end, was it? Temptation came back. It held me when it hugged me at the front door, and it smelled like flowers. Temptation slid in my bed and claimed it just missed me. I missed temptation. My hands weren't pure enough to hold you, but I did. For a moment, I held you. I felt your skin, fell in love with your taste and gave in. I swallowed your grace and glorified sin, took time to captivate and play pretend. For a moment, I held you. For a moment, I came close to hell's truth. You didn't let me love, so I just fucked you, and it wasn't enough. Not even the 2-hour text message conversation afterwards. It just wasn't enough. I just wanted time to show you what I was made of. That time wasn't granted. The time we spent wasn't even fucking romantic. At least not how I mentally planned it. Tables turned. What are the chances? I knew we weren't forever. Knew I couldn't even come close. I just hope your story end better. I hope we grow. I already forgave you when you left. You could say people are cliche. I kind of already knew what was next. Kind of hoped, though, somewhere there would at least be a conversation for me to get all of this off of my chest, but there weren't any texts or any sort of acknowledgement of what we did. But even if, shit, probably still wouldn't exist. I don't blame you for what we made of this, so it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta get over shit, so that's what I did.